everyone, thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to share with you a brief tutorial of Google Drive. Google Drive can be accessed from any Gmail account. Once you've logged into your Gmail account, you want to look to the upper right-hand corner for the 9 square boxes. Click on the icon and then look for the Google Drive icon, which is the green, yellow, and blue triangle. You'll notice it will immediately open up a new tab on your browser, which will bring you to your My Drive. My Drive is your home page for your Google Drive account. Here you will see images and icons for all of the documents you have created. I'm going to start by giving you a brief tutorial on the navigational toolbar on the left side. The first icon is New. By clicking this, you have the option to add a new folder, upload a file, upload a folder, Google Docs, which is comparable to Microsoft Word, Google Sheets, which is comparable to Microsoft Excel, Google Slides, which is comparable to Microsoft PowerPoint. If you hover over More, you actually have a few more options. Google Forms is one I use every so often because it allows you to create questionnaires. The next option you have is your My Drive. My Drive is your home page for Google Drive. Here, like I stated, it will list or show all of the documents you have been working on. Shared with Me will list all of the documents that have been shared with you from others. Google Photos is where you can find all of the photos you've saved in Google Drive. Recent will be a list of all the documents you have recently worked on. You have the opportunity to star a document just like you would your emails in your Gmail account. And Trash. Do note that anything put in the trash can will be permanently deleted after 30 days. In the upper right-hand corner, you will also have a few more options. The first icon is a list icon. This allows you to change the view of your My Drive page. I actually prefer this because I find it a bit easier to locate the documents you are looking for. Here you will see it list my folders as well as my documents I have been working on. You'll notice that some of the documents have a silhouette to the right side. What that indicates is that I've shared that document with another individual. You can also, by using the A to Z icon, sort the documents in your My Drive. So you can sort by name, last modified by me, and last opened by me. Next, I'm going to walk you through the steps to create your very first Google Doc. In order to do that, start by clicking New in the upper left-hand corner, then choosing Google Docs. As you'll notice, it will immediately open up another tab and bring you to a page that looks very similar to Microsoft Word. You'll see it has the same format, very similar icons on the toolbar, as well as tabs at the top. The first thing you want to do in any Google Doc that you create is apply a title. So let's give it a title here. The reason you want to apply a title immediately is because Google Drive automatically and continuously saves your work. You don't actually physically have to save it yourself. So by applying a title to it, it allows your home page of your My Drive to be a bit more organized and allow you to easily find that document back. So let's start, and I'm going to show you a few features that you have in your Google Drive Google Docs. So if you type a sentence, you'll notice that you have the same opportunities to change your font size, font color. You can center, left align, provide bullets and a number list, so on and so forth. Another feature that's unique to Google Drive is your ability to share your document or your work with other people. In my opinion, this is the greatest feature that Google Drive has to offer. So if you look into the upper right-hand corner, there is a share icon. By choosing the share icon, it will bring up another screen where all you have to do is simply enter the email address of the person you want to share your document with, and you can immediately begin sharing. Now you have a few options when it comes to permission. You are allowed to choose what permission that individual has on your document. You can give them permission to edit it, which means you and that individual can work on the document simultaneously at the same time. they have the opportunity to just comment, which means they can't add sentences or structure. All they can simply do is choose a word or a sentence and leave a comment for you. Or you can only leave them the opportunity to view. View means they simply can look at it but cannot make any editing changes. So for this case, I'm going to allow them to edit and send. Now I told you you had the option to leave comments, and I'm going to share with you how to do that. Say for example, I just didn't agree with a sentence or I had a question about it. I'm going to highlight what I wanted to leave a comment about, right click, choose comment. You will see what I've selected has turned yellow, and then I can leave a comment for that individual. That individual will then automatically receive an email notification that a comment has been left on their document. Their document will also show the yellow box around there and allow them to see what you've commented on. So I'm going to go back to my Google Drive and I'm going to show you what it looks like when other people can edit the same document. So for example, I'm going to go into this document here, sample tutorial doc. By double clicking, I can open it. Once again, it opens a new tab. This document has actually been edited by two different individuals. While it looks all the same, two people have been working on it. So if you'd like to look at who's been adding what and what revisions have been made, you have the opportunity to do that. So you want to start by going to File and then See Revision History. Now you will quickly see all of the revisions that have been made. This is a great way to see when you're working on a group project who has been doing what components and what they've added to the overall project. So let's go back to our Google Drive, and I'm going to very quickly show you how to create a Google Sheets. Again, I'm going to hit New and choose Sheets. Once again, it will populate a new screen, and as you can tell, it again looks very comparable to Microsoft Excel. Once again, you'll see similar tabs. You want to name your spreadsheet, again, because it will begin to automatically save your work, and then you can begin working and typing anything that you need. I'm going to share with you just a few more features that you can utilize in Google Drive. Under the New tab, you have the option to create folders. What this allows you to do is organize your Google Drive homepage. So for example, I'm going to create a folder for all of my sample work. As you will see, it will populate immediately on my drive, and then I can simply drag and drop any documents I want in that folder. And this helps to keep my Drive page a bit more organized. You'll notice too, on the left-hand side, there'll be an arrow that appears next to your My Drive. Once you click on that, it will show your folders. Now, for example, if you can't remember what folder you put your document into, there's a very easy and efficient way to locate your documents. So say if I want to find that spreadsheet back, rather than having to hunt through all of my folders, I can go through the search bar at the top and begin typing. So I find it immediately, I click on it and it opens. That's a nice time-saving strategy that Google has provided us. It's actually a very well-developed search engine. It can even search the content in your documents. So if you can't remember what you named it and you remember what you were referring to or talking about, you can search the content as well. You also have the opportunity to upload documents into your Google Drive. Even if your document is a Microsoft Word document, you can still upload it to Google Docs. So in order to do that, you want to go to File, Upload. Locate the file you would like to upload. And you'll notice down in the bottom right-hand corner, it is converting that document. Once it's uploaded, you will notice it looks slightly different. It actually has a large W to the side. That is to indicate that it is an actual Microsoft Word document. So you have a few options once you've uploaded a Microsoft Word document. You can simply double-click and it will bring a preview. But from here, you cannot edit. You also have the option to open it in Google Docs by hitting the down arrow. This will take a little while, depending on the size of the document, because it's converting it into the Google Docs format. So you can go ahead and immediately start to edit that document. Once again, it'll automatically save, so once I'm done, I can simply close that tab, close the preview, and you will see I've now generated a new document. This time it's got the Google Doc icon. Now what if you wanted to send your Google Doc but as a Word document? There's a very easy way to do that. Simply click on the document, right-click it one time, scroll down to download. You will notice that it's already downloaded below, and then you can drop that into an email or save it to your desktop as well. You also have the opportunity, if you open the document, to go to File, Email as an Attachment, and here you have the opportunity to determine what kind of document you'd like to send. So for this case, I'd like to send it as a Word document. And choose who you'd like to email it to. Again, you can leave a message if you choose, and send. That's a very simple way to share your Google Docs in a Microsoft format. So let's go back to Google Drive. The last thing I want to share with you is a few of the options that you will have once you've selected a document in your My Drive. If you look over here, a few new icons have populated. Because I have selected a document, I now have the opportunity to send a specific link to that document. So if I choose the icon that says Get Link, I now have a URL address I can drop into an email or into a text that when that individual chooses it will take him right to this document. I also have the opportunity to share from this page, preview, and trash as well. So that was a basic brief overview of Google Drive. If you have any further questions, please feel free to come find me at the Center for Teaching and Learning. My name is Courtney Taylor, and I can be found in Lower Library 125.